And there are two things that say summers. For me, well, three as far as food goes. Hot dogs, we don't have hot dogs today. Ribs, we had those. And of course, hamburgers. And these, you get your choice. Do you want 12 or 24 of the 5-ounce triple blend beef burgers? If you're gonna get 12 of those, it's gonna be $69.98, but you can stock up and save almost $30 and get the 24 count, $109.98. We love our burgers. And I think this is a newer one, the triple blend burger, and it's 5 ounces, so it's a good size.
It's a great size, 24 grams of protein as well.
Nice.
Right, and this is made something really, really special. So Ray and I and Ray 3 were talking about what we want to see in a burger, right? And what we want to see in a burger is three things. We want to see tenderness, right? We want to have flavor, and we want to have texture. So what we did is we put our chuck, we put our brisket, and we put our short rib.
Nice.
To get that blend. And this almost eats like a steak burger. I mean, it really does. And it's really, really special. It's this is a burger that Ray likes to have at home. There's two burgers that Ray loves, but this is one of them because you get those three blends of meat that makes literally the perfect juicy burger. Now this is medium rare.
Yeah, that's how my husband likes his burgers.
But if you like it medium and a little bit, a little bit more well done.
Yeah, me.
Because of the short rib, which I'll show you in a second, you can cook it a little bit longer and have that great mouthfeel and have it a little bit more well done and still have that juiciness. So if you don't like it as rare or medium rare, that's okay. You can go a little medium to medium well, like David likes it.
Yeah, I like my medium well too.
And you're still going to get that really, really good experience from a burger.
$4.58 per burger when you get 24 of these. I took my husband out for Father's Day. Went to a lovely white tablecloth restaurant. He got a burger. Guess how much his burger cost? $30 for a hamburger. Just so you know.
You can't get
$30. $4.50.
You can't get two fried eggs for $4.58
$4.58. Just talked about that.
Right.
Okay, so let's talk about what's in these burgers.
Because this is what makes it really, really special. So we talked about the three different blends that we use. So we use a chuck, right, that gives it that tenderness, right?
Nice.
But as you can see, this is all black Angus. This is just not any beef.
That's right.
And there is no scraps. We take all the trim, all the fat, all the gristle, and we get rid of it, right?
Yep.
This is the beautiful brisket. This gives it that velvetiness, that texture in your mouth, right?
Brisket in the burger is so good.
And here is that beautiful short rib. And I want to show you that right up front because look at the marbling that you see in here, right? That marbling is what's giving that incredible flavor.
Yep.
And then what we do is we put them together into these noodles.
Yeah.
And then we go through our smash technology process.
I've been there. I've seen how you make your burgers.
It's amazing.
It's cool. It's really cool.
It really is.
Yeah, how they do these. And that's right there. That's all the ingredients as well that goes into these burgers.
And there it comes.
That's it.
So those are the noodles, and then what they do is they gently go through. They come out in pucks. They see how they get gently pressed.
Yep.
They're not smashed. They're not like a normal burger where they're getting pounded into a form.
Yeah.
So what happens because of that, it keeps them very loosely knitted, and the loose knit makes the burgers cook from the inside out. So what ends up happening is you get a burger that actually fits the roll. So look how big these brioche rolls are, right?
Yeah.
These burgers are fully
bun
they're fully
to have
cooked. But look at this
burger on.
Look how big the burgers. Look how thick that burger is, right? So if I cut this in half to show you.
I'm throwing some bacon on it though. You know I'm going to throw some bacon on that burger.
Oh my goodness!
I have to.
I don't blame you.
Maybe even a little avocado. That's a California style burger.
Yeah.
A little
very
onion.
Good. Yeah.
What about
sauteed onions?
A fried onion though, like a deep fried onion ring.
Yeah. Like those onion straws.
Yes.
On there, this crispy. But look how beautiful this burger is, right? We call this. We have to do the lean.
Yeah.
Because when you bite it, if you kind of take this to the mouth,
right,
you got to lean over so it doesn't drip all over you, right?
Right.
Because that's how juicy these are.
Yeah.
And that's because we're using black Angus, and that's what makes it so special.
These are nice. How do they come? Are these the ones that come in 2 to a pack or 1 to a pack?
No, they're going to be 1 to a pack. So what I love about this, they're vacuum sealed. They'll last literally 12 months in your freezer, right? But you can take them out of the box or package when you get them. You can flat in your freezer, every little nook and cranny, so it doesn't take a lot of freezer space, right?
Yeah.
Now, you're gonna cook these from frozen, and that's a great thing, because if you have guests that are dropping by, and 2 or 3, they bring a friend that you didn't know about, you just pull another one out. The hardest thing about cooking these burgers, which I tell everybody, is literally cutting the top off,
right.
okay? You cut that top off,
yeah.
and you just right onto the grill.
Yeah.
4 minutes on the grill, okay? And then you're gonna see the juices starting to pool on the top. When that happens, you're gonna use that Rastelli seasoning, right? You're gonna sprinkle that right on top. You're gonna flip it, put more seasoning, and you're gonna cook that burger for about another 4 minutes. So about 8 minutes from start to finish. If you like it a little bit more done, then you'll cook it another minute or 2. But here's the one thing, the one chef tip that I tell everybody.
About these burgers,
do not press your burger at home. Do not push it. You have the tendency to press it to get it cooked. Don't rush these burgers. These are gonna plump when they cook. If you press them and you get that fire, you're pushing all that meat candy out of the middle, and you don't want to do that. And it's not fat.
And look at this.
And this is a process. If you look at a traditional brand burger on the right, they're flat, they're hand-packed. The heat is going around that burger. So what happens is you tend to want to push it because it's not getting cooked. At the Rastelli burger, you can see it's thicker, it's loosely knitted, and that heat is going right through the middle of the burger. So what that's going to do, it's going to give a different experience. So when you put it on the grill, and you're going to see this just slightly plumping, right? When those juices get pooling on the top, you're going to hit it with the seasoning, and we're going to flip it. And now watch, it's going to plump. It's not going to shrink.
No,
see how
just let it go.
It gets thicker, right? And you're going to hit it with more seasoning, and you're done. And that's going to make the perfect burger.
This is the other thing about Rastelli's when I went that I realized. When they are making their burgers, and even, I see them cutting their steaks or anything like that, they flash freeze it and then they send it to you.
Yes.
So that means these have not been like sitting in a warehouse frozen for months and weeks on end. That's not how they operate. And so you are literally going to be the first person to get this home within days.
Yes.
That's the beauty of it. So this is not something that's been sitting like in a freezer forever, and you don't know how long it's been there. It's flash frozen, sent to you, and that's what also helps to maintain that juiciness in these burgers. So I always like to say that because that's really important to know.
And I want to show, I'm just going to slice this with a knife, right? Because these actually slice like steak.
I'm coming in there. I got to roll my sleeves up, y'all.
So you can, if you look at the texture, look at the beautiful texture in this burger, right? I'm going to turn this so you can see it. Look at this. It slices just like a steak. So you can eat this just like a steak,
that's
okay?
the one I want.
So if you want to put this on potatoes.
Give me that. That's like medium well. Give me a
this
little
is medium
piece of
well,
that one.
but look how beautiful that is.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to give you another bite over here because I can tell you, you're going to want some more of it. So when you slice this like this, right, it's beautiful. So you can actually serve, this holds up to mashed potatoes and vegetables, brown gravy. It holds up to,
I mean, come on. This tastes better than the burger my husband got for Father's Day, but don't tell him I said it.
we won't tell him. He's not watching.
I'm just saying. Love the fact that you literally, first of all, end to end, brisket in a burger is one of my favorite things.
Oh, it is. I mean,
that short rib, that chuck, like who does a burger like that? Normally when you go to the grocery store, it's one thing, it's a chuck burger. You might find a brisket burger. I've never seen one in the grocery stores, by the way. So this is your opportunity to go get something really special home where people will literally go, where did you get that burger from? I've had that happen many a time. Every summer when I have a cookout, I use Rastelli's burgers, and people always go, Monifa, where are these burgers from? And I tell them every time they're Rastelli's from QVC. They go, I've never had a burger like this. So if you have not tried one, get the 24 count. It is $4.58 per burger. These are not like restaurant quality. These are restaurant quality burgers that you're getting home to be able to serve to your friends and your family. Now, you can lock this price in and get them on auto delivery, which I think is great, every 60 days for a year, because you might need a couple sets of these for the holiday season through the fall. Remember, you can pause your auto delivery. You can have your auto delivery shipped to another loved one. Maybe you have someone who you want to gift them these for a birthday or something. These are great, and they're massive. They're 5 ounces each. These are not small burgers. You're getting a 5-ounce burger, which I think is so good. We're talking about 3 3/4 pounds of protein.
24 grams of protein.
And
per
that's
burger.
just for the 12 count. So if you're getting the 24 counts, we're talking about, what's that, over almost 13. Get the burgers, y'all. Get the burgers.
So you just mentioned about auto delivery, right? First of all, this is something you have to have for the summer. You want a quality burger to give your guests, right? When they have this burger, they're going to ask where it's from.
It's true.
They're going to say, this is like the best burger I've ever had. And there's a reason. You have the short rib, you have the chuck, you have that brisket, right? It's all black Angus. It's coming from farms that we've been dealing with for over 50 years. And why is that important? It's important because we know how they're handled. We know how they're raised. We know they are grazing. They're eating grass. They're finished with corn to give the sweetness, right?
Yeah.
They're clean water. They come to us fresh. And then what we do is we make these beautiful burgers, right? There is no fat. There's no trim. You know what you're getting inside this burger. On every single bite, it's going to be juicy.
Yeah.
It's going to be delicious. And
really good.
We talked about auto delivery. It's really important. This is a phenomenal burger, but it makes a phenomenal topping for your nachos. It makes the most incredible chili.
Yes.
It makes the best meatloaf.
Yes.
Use this instead of using
Agreed.
for if you're making a meatloaf or
Agreed.
meatballs.
Agreed.
Right?
I've done all of that. I've done
Yeah.
all of the things.
So-
I made a cheese dip where I've crumbled up one of these and like a beef kind of. Have you had those dips where you put the,
Yeah.
you ground one of those
Yes.
up? Listen, so good. So a lot of fun with these, not just obviously for your burger, but if you love a burger and you just kind of want, oh my God, I just want a burger, have fun with these. Make a burger bar. I do stuff like that.
Yes.
Like when I have people over for the summer,
Absolutely.
I'll do a burger bar. So I'll fix the burgers and then I'll have all the toppings. You know, I'll have, obviously your lettuce, your tomatoes,
Yep.
your raw onions, your grilled onions, your fried onions, your avocado. Like I'll have all the toppings.
Your bacon?
Oh, come on now. Come on now.
We can't forget the bacon,
Go
right?
somewhere now, Chris, with that. You know I'm going to have that bacon
We
out.
know you're gonna have the bacon.
Bacon, your different types of cheeses. You just make it fun so everybody can make like the kind of burger that they like. And then you know what else I do? The poppy sauce.
Yes.
Come on now.
I'm not sure if I have the
Which
poppy.
one? Is that the poppy one?
It is a
Yes.
poppy, yeah. Hold on,
See?
here, a little
Listen,
dip.
I know my Rastelli sauces.
Wait a
You
minute.
have
I'm
to
gonna put
get
it-
the poppy
We're gonna put a little
sauce.
dip in here.
It's so good. I love a dipping sauce.
There's
so
your
you get
dipping
all
sauce.
of these little sauces for your burgers as well, in addition to your ketchup and mustard and all of that.
And you make it fun, right?
Yeah, you make it
that's
fun.
what it's all about. It's about having fun. But this has so many different things you can do with it because the quality is just so
You
good.
gotta come on with that poppy sauce. You got to come on. It's like a
It's-
honey
it-
mustard.
it is a
Kind of a little
favorite.
sweetness to it.
Yeah, and it's actually named after Ray's dad.
I remember you telling
So
me.
it's
Yeah.
something that's really special to the family too, to have the poppy sauce. So, and it's delicious. It has that sweet and tangy, and it just highlights the burger.
Yeah.
And again, you can do anything with these. Anything that you use ground beef for,
Right.
you can use these for. The only thing I would recommend is if you're going to use it for anything else like chili or you're going to put
Thaw
it on
it.
nachos, take it out the night before.
Yeah, thaw it
Cook
out.
them from thaw, right?
Yep, thaw
and
it
you
out.
can make meatballs. You can do anything, and
Yeah.
that's why it's so nice to have these auto
It's
delivery.
True. It's true.
Year
You'll
round.
always have a use for, ground black Angus. Hello, who would not? Like you said, even in going into the fall, put these in your chilies and in your stews. In the summertime, make these with your nachos. Make a fun nacho dip with these. In the summer, it's here. We're grilling burgers. We're outside. We're having a good time with our family and friends. 4th of July is coming up. What do you have to take to the cookout? Do you have to bring the burgers? Oh boy, you bring the burgers and you bring these?
Yes.
People are going to go, what and where did you get these from? Because
Absolutely.
who has a burger that has all these ingredients in it?
And you can see it on the screen there, but it's the best of the best.
Look
It
at
is
that.
black Angus. I mean, you're talking about chuck that's giving it that tenderness. You're talking about that brisket that's giving it the velvety texture, and then you're talking about that short rib, right? That gives it that absolute buttery and marbling that's going to make it juicy and delicious. And then, as you can see, we gently press these. They're not packed.
Nope.
They get hand packed, hand vacuum sealed, all by hand. And what you're getting is you're getting the best of the best.
Show the burger how it comes. Where is it?
The burger's right here. Okay, so again, they're going to come just like this.
Yeah.
They're going to be vacuum sealed, 12 months in your freezer. So don't be afraid. These goes in. They get tucked in every nook and cranny, right? And what's great about it, and I talk about it all the time. I joke about it. The hardest thing about cooking our burger is cutting the top off and putting it on your grill because you're going to cook these from frozen. And why is that so simple? Because it doesn't matter if you have 1 or 2, 3 people.
Right.
They bring an extra friend. Okay, just take one out, grab it out of the freezer, right on the grill.
Yeah.
3 to 4 minutes, you see the juices pooling, season it, flip it, Don't press it. We never
Right.
want to press our
Don't
burger.
press the burger.
Take your time with these, and they're going to be beautiful. 8 to 10 minutes, you have the most delicious burger.
And I said this earlier, they're flash frozen. So that means they just freeze them really quickly and then they ship them directly to you. These haven't been sitting somewhere in a freezer for months and months and months. No, that's what I love about Rastelli's. When I visited them a couple of years ago, I was so impressed on how they process all of their meat that we get.